my brother did something about me. You know, it was bad, right? So somebody got hurt real bad, and come to find out, it was the wrong person. So they were friends and they resemble each other, but the person that got hurt was the wrong person, and that hurt me to the core. You know, that hurt me to the core because anything could have happened to that person, you know, that night, and just to know that I was wrong, I was misguided, that was a fault. You know, that was, my dad fell short in that moment of his guidance. So I'm not saying this for anybody to persecute my pops or nothing like that. I'm putting this out there. This is about me. It's not about him. He's passed away, and I can understand his frustration at that time, given the fact that his vehicle was stolen. So, you know, it's not to justify anything, but it's just to clear that up, you know, so that nobody will be talking crazy in the comments in regards to that. But yeah, so, you know, we made a mistake, right? And I learned a valuable lesson that night. God said, vengeance, you know, is mine. It's not for you to go be vengeful, you know. And it wasn't my vehicle, it wasn't my truck, but I was attached in some way. So, and I had that spirit of wrath on me to where I wanted to. I was willing, you know what I'm saying? I was willing to participate. You know, I didn't mind being aggressive. And man, from that day, it really kind of like, I kind of turned my back on imposing wrath onto people and allowing that stuff to come into this world. But since then, I still have had a lot of moments where I considered wrath. I considered that being the right way. You know, it could be moments when I'm driving in my semi and somebody could just be playing around in front of me, like hitting their brakes. And they could really be wrong, right? Like I could be flashing my lights and honking my horn for a reason that is just. Like, hey man, that wasn't right what you did. But then I could be signaling that to them, like, hey, that wasn't right. Not shooting no birds or nothing. And then people can become prideful, and because you flash your lights, now they got hit their brakes in the middle. If you drive, you got a heavy load, you can kill them if you hit them, and it's gonna be on you if you hit them. I got a camera, so it's gonna be on them, but it's just, you know, you don't want to go through that, you know, and that's how the spirits get you. They catch you in moments where you open, you know, whether you to touch on other spirits, you can be feeling down and sad, and somebody could prey on a man or a woman in that space, and, you know, be with them intimately because they're broken or they're hurt, or people can, you know, pump your head up, fill you with pride, and then they can turn it, you know, snake you, you know what I'm saying, make you feel real good, and then do something to you, or wrath, you know, you could be in a moment where somebody's doing something stupid, and now you feel like, you know, lost it because of how big the situation could have got. You done lost it. They done baited you in. So now you dealing with the spirits. The spirits are on you, you know, as you walk in your life. So we gotta be mindful of what we allow into our ears. You know, people listen to rap music. I listen to rap music, and I can't say I don't listen to everybody. Some people I just never listen to, and that's just how I am. I have my people I listen to, but like NBA Youngboy, when he rap, he's an extremely wrathful person. Extremely. There's other rappers that's worse than him, but he's an example because he's big, right? So these spirits are what people worship, but they don't know that they're worshiping, right? Like, people idolize these individuals, and these people had to kill people and took people's life, and they're being worshipped and idolized for it. And then the young people like that's all they listen to. They programming themselves that they look at how they carry themselves, you look at their demeanor, they act just like them. They act just like these people. But that's who they want to be like. But they don't even realize that these people dealing with spirits. They don't realize that these people are being used for this exact reason, to mislead you, to misguide you. And they may not even be intentionally doing it, right? They may be trying to better their life, their family's life, but all the pain and all the hurt and all the darkness that they deal